Morning, March 21st, 2019. Today I want to talk a little bit about radicalism, the idea of radical anything, and the term radical, which means extreme to the nth degree, almost overkill. And the idea of something like radical Islam or radical hate groups like the KKK or neo-Nazis or Nazis, hate-driven radicalism never works. We know that radical Islam is greatly different from people who practice Islam and the Muslim faith as very peaceful people. But like any other group that is affected by radical behavior, then hatred is oftentimes the motivator. And hate and radical behavior spin out of control continuously, as we just saw with the church shooting in New Zealand. Over 40, I think it was 49 or more people were killed, many wounded by white supremacist hate on a mosque, of peaceful people. Reminds me, in Florida a number of years back, a radical Muslim went into a gay bar and killed 50 people. And the media didn't hardly report that one, though. So we got to look at radicalism with respect to politics and the media as well. In politics, it seems as though the radicalism of the Democrat today is based in hatred and a radical decision-making on their part. Let's let 16-year-olds vote. Let's don't think about the draft or being 21 to be an adult or any of that. Let's just change it so we can get somebody in there so we can keep this machine churning. The idea of radical behavior is not foreign to me. Any of you who know me, know I love being radical. Rarely am I anymore, but when someone comes into my space or provokes me, I will be completely radical to the furthest point possible. Why? Because I walk through life one time as me. This is it, and I know it. You know it too. One time to be you. In reality, radicalism helps keep us afloat in life, help us hold our own in life. But when we approach life day to day with a radical behavior, with a hatred behavior of harpooning the group, of hurting those not like us, radical behavior doesn't accept those outside of the group logically who think different from them. If you have different thinking than a radical individual, then you are wrong and or should be exterminated. Just like radical Islam tries to exterminate people. Just like the white supremacists in New Zealand tried to exterminate people and did. The reality becomes that hatred and radicalism is the worst way. And there's only one way to deal with it. You have to alleviate the source of the radical behavior. That's why we're in a war right now for 18 years plus. So when we look at radical politics, when we look at radical Islam, when we look at radical people in the world who want to have a baby aborted the day it's born, it's kind of crazy in a sense to see logic flowing. And some of us thinking about going fishing and getting laid and having dinner or something. Something normal, Is that normal though? Hell, I always thought I was the most abnormal, but I think maybe now I'm real normal compared to some of the radical people of the world who hate. As time passes, hopefully, people will see the difference between reason and thinking. And your heart is strength, but logic is power. You need both heart and logic, but you cannot function on your heart alone. And radicalism finds its seeds in the heart over the brain. Word. I hope y'all have a good day. Peace out, y'all. Take care.